stupid, right? How about that?
E FooLy is the truth.
You gonna learn today.
Man, what is happening, YouTube? Y'all know me, E FooLy, aka the Golden Child, aka your mom's best friend, aka Mr. Believe It, bitch. Another review video. People know I did a review maybe a few months back about Scuf. Maybe even more than a few months back, man. I think it's been 6 months. If you did not see that review, look in the description. There was some hoe ass niggas over there at Scuf. They bitch made. I cannot say that enough, man. But where are those niggas? But in making that video, I came across evil controllers, and a guy actually reached out to me. Shouts out to that dude Carlos. Carlos, you seem like a Mexican nigga, so gracias for fucking with your boy E FooLy. Send me a message. We were corresponding with each other and came up on a deal. Like, I'm not sponsored by him. Really don't want to be sponsored by anybody until I really start taking that gaming shit serious. But in the process of the deal, man, it was kind of what we came up with was a buy one get one free, and I got a few add-ons with the basic controller. So I basically bought just a regular controller, but then I got two. I got rapid fire put on it, and I got buttons put on the back. What I really needed was, because I have my Elite controller, I really needed a controller for PS4 that had paddles or buttons on the back. In walks this nigga Carlos, man. Gracias, like I say, gracias motherfucking Carlos, you know, because he came up with the deal. Because what I was thinking in my head, and this is just a little backstory before I get to the actual review itself. What I was thinking in my head was, I like the Elite controller, but if they could just take the paddles away, and just put regular fucking buttons, like regular buttons in the back. Like, why the fuck ain't nobody came up with that shit? You know what I'm saying? In walks this nigga Carlos. Like, I swear to God, I thought that shit like 1 week. Next week, this nigga Carlos fucking emails. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to them at Evil Controllers, man. So I mainly wanted this. So I feel like I bought this and got that one for free because I really didn't need that. Because even with that, I'm still using my Elite controller more. And, you know, just a comparison all the way around, Scuf is still boo-boo garbage. In comparison to these two, I still, even though they fuck with me, they want an honest review from your boy, and I'm gonna be honest, I would still suck the shit up and get you an Elite controller, man. Like, I've had this for I don't know how long. The magnet idea is good. The way it's fucking built is fucking good, because this is so weighted. I got so used to playing this shit. When I picked this shit up, I was like, God damn, this bitch light in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Because just the way this one feels. And just all of the added amenities that come with it. That's not like an extra add-on, like the 3 different types of thumbsticks, the D-pad. Like, it's just so much stuff that comes with it, the mapping, and it's so easy to use. And I'm so sorry. I'm getting off into a Elite controller review other than what I really came here for. But both of the controllers are very good. They have some really awesome designs too, man. So if you go back to their website, they have like a Pro Series, and then they have like a build your own controller, kind of like Scuf. What they did for me was they just gave me the Pro Series. So it was like a pre-made controller. Like under the build your own, they take you through like 20 different options where you literally build your controller from scratch of what you want. With the Pro Series, they basically give you like a pro setup what most pros order from them, okay? And then an extra added that I thought was just really bonus, they have the paddles or buttons on the back that are actual buttons, by the way, if you can look at that. So it's like no real, like with Scuf, I had a problem with the little tactile button they used. Because it seemed really cheap, but this is an actual button, so it seems like it's less room for it to be any type of malfunction. their controllers come with rapid fire. Like you can get, that's an add-on, but they gave me rapid fire for free, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Because they're pretty known for, I only knew them not for the buttons, I knew them as like a rapid fire modded controller type thing, but they have the buttons on the back. I was like thinking that shit myself, so I was like, man, if I had this Elite controller and they could like put rapid fire on this bitch, in walks this nigga Carl. I'm like, yo, man, this nigga's like on the same page about shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was really nice, really good. Only thing that I say, like I say, they have awesome fucking designs. I'll show you this one. This one I'm actually giving to a buddy of mine. Shouts out to my nigga Karma. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my old Scuf. I have the one that came with my Halo Xbox. Then I have this one. I just have too many controllers. And the only thing different with this is it has rapid fire, but on X1, I really don't use rapid fire at all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have a need for it. It was just such an added amenity that I really didn't need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna send this to my boy Karma. You know what I'm saying? It was a free controller anyway, so I'll just bless somebody else and none other than my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Bless your camp first, you know what I'm saying? So rapid fire controller, I mean the design is tight. With the PS4 controller, something I noticed in both of them, and this is an honest review now, something I noticed was both of my controllers have a slow turn. And if you look that up on YouTube, you'll see a lot of controllers with the slow turn. And it's this left thumbstick, and I think this is my look around. I'll notice that with this one, that's what makes it, and it came like that. Like I noticed that slow turn within days of having the controller itself. You know what I'm saying? And it, on some, and that's the thing, on some games it does it with this one. That's why I just really didn't use that one. Other than that, the controller is fine. Like I say, I like the concept. As far as material and how it's made, it is pretty boss. If you can see, it's kind of got a little design on the back. The design is cool. The quality in comparison to Elite, that's why I would say, you know, you could just see the difference in company management, so to speak. If you want me to be fucking honest, you can just see the difference in quality. Like if you want something bang for your buck, like something I would give like 10s across the board. And like I say, I'm not sponsored by any one of these motherfuckers. So on that level, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you honest opinion. Like I would still go with the Elite controller. Like I say, shouts out to my dude, man. I love what y'all doing over there. Elite don't have anything for PS4. Like PS4 has not got up on that game yet. So, well, in a PS4 standpoint, like this is number one. You know what I'm saying? Other than the slow turn, the motherfucking controller is fucking aces. And you can get designs, which is something that Xbox has gotten a hold of, and now you can kind of design your own controller. I don't know when they're rolling out with that, but they came out with that in E3. So that's gonna put a lot more, like they're putting the pinch on a lot of the underground controller companies. Like they're giving them more competition. Like if you want your name, any type of design, like any design you want, you can put it on a controller now. Not only just the controller, but Elite as well. Like you can't really fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as customer service, I did have a little mix up where they sent me the controller without rapid fire at first, but I think it was just miscommunication. It did take it a little bit for it to come back, but I mean, if you're willing to spend the money, I guess you should be willing to wait. So from a customer service standpoint, I really didn't have to fuck with the dudes. Once I got the controller back and I actually started using it, I just like, you know what, I got my fucking controller. I didn't want to email them back and be like, what the fuck, nigga, it's slow turn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to email them back and tell them that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just swallowed the bullet, and I'm not really on PS4 as much as I am on Xbox. So I kind of was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like they send me a free controller. They send me a lot of free add-ons. I'm not just going to keep being a fucking dick. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, like I said, from a PS4 standpoint, the controller works great as far as the movement, the feel, and I really think the button idea just really needs to be like explored more, other than just fucking paddles. And I will do a diss, like I don't want y'all to think I'm just all on Bill Gates nuts. I will do a diss to the Elite controller, I will be honest, I've had this going on a year, probably in a few months, because it's June right now, so a year September, you know what I'm saying, it will be a complete year, and nothing's wrong with the controller, like nothing too big, but something of use, these just started peeling off, if you can look at that on both sides. So I just think the glue, and I don't know who else has had experience with that, just, that's the only problem I have. And I emailed, well, I called Xbox, no, I didn't email them. They emailed me back, like to ship it to them. Like it was still under warranty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fuck, like it wasn't through, I think I got it through Amazon or Microsoft. I don't know where I got it from. Like I didn't have a receipt. I just gave them the serial number on it. And it was like, yo, yeah, it's still under warranty. We'll send you, you know, shipping, send us back the controller. And I just haven't done it yet. Like I've just been lazy. But I'm saying that right there in comparison to every other underground market, smaller company, that right there throws them out of the fucking water. Like I can still send this controller back after having it. And that was my main thing about Scuf and how shitty their fucking customer service. And another thing that I think I said it before, my homeboy Karma, he got a motherfucking controller. He got a free controller from Scuf, and I kid you not, like his fucking tweeter, that nigga stupid as hell. His fucking Twitter is down at the bottom. You can message that dude. He got it within 2 weeks. I think it was either in a week or within 2 weeks. It fucking broke, and because it was a free controller, like they did not cover it. They didn't care when he got it. It was a free controller, so he was gonna have to pay to have it fixed. Like something happened with the button in the back again with the controller. So, you know, that's just another jab at them, man. Like I can't express to it enough that I don't want you guys going through the same thing I went through with Scuf. So if you have to, I would say go with the evil controller. Like other than the slow turn, the controller is just a basic controller. And a lot of people in my other videos were saying that this is a modded controller. Like, hey, fucking fag, stop using modded controller. First off, Xbox doesn't make modded controllers, okay? All this is adding more buttons to the back. Instead of my 2 buttons being right there, I got 2 buttons in the back. Instead of my AB right here, I use my AB back here. That's not modded. They use that at MLG tournaments. They use that shit. It's not modded at all. So for those people who say that in the comments before, I just exit those out because that showed me that y'all aren't even on the level of gameplay that I'm playing if you think a Scuf controller is modded. You see what I'm saying? Like right there, that already showed me that you're stupid. You dig what I'm saying? But these are modded controllers because both of them have like a 15 mode rapid fire. And the rapid fire is fucking flawless. The only thing with that is you have to kind of know how to work rapid fire because they don't really have a set, like mode. Like mode 2 is Call of Duty. You pretty much have to find the mode where you're at. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, some of the other companies, they have like set modes. You basically, and the way the mod is, it's like you hold this button and push the back. Hold this button and push the back, which is really fucking easy in switching through the modes of rapid fire. I thought that shit was flawless too. I should have said that earlier. The rapid fire, I think, is just A1. I think everything other than the slow turn, like the fucking controller is aces, dude. Like I'm not trying to jock ride. I'm not very, you know, like I say, I'm not sponsored by these cats because I know a lot of people were saying, oh, Scuf is still the best. Let me tell you something, and this is a challenge to you. In an Xbox, in an Elite controller and Scuf comparison, if you're looking down in the description and he has a Scuf code, I can not 10 times out of 10 tell you that dumb fuck is never going to say anything against Scuf. You're never going to see a fucking review. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be like, oh, fuck Scuf. Like, who is that nigga that I watch? Native. He did a fucking comparison and was like, oh, I have both controllers, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, motherfucker, you got a Scuf code. Why would you bite the hand that fucking feeds you, dude? Like right there, that threw almost every fucking big time YouTuber that, you know, is penny pinching, that wants a fucking bullshit ass sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? It threw all this shit out of the water because I'm like, bro, I wouldn't tell my job, oh, this fucking place sucks. Come on, bro. Like, who would do that shit? You dig what I'm saying? But this video has went on long enough, man. I just want, if y'all have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below. Evil controller, like I say, I would go with these guys, especially if you're looking for something with not just, I love, like I say, I thought of the button idea and just didn't know who the fuck already had it. Like, I think that shit is aces. I think, you know, if it was more or less these type of buttons they put on the back, like, I think most companies are always going to try to cut corners. And I just think if you can see that, and in the light is kind of bad too. If you see that button, I mean, I don't think it'll wear out like Scuf's will, but at the same token, it's not just like a regular fucking button. And I mean, I just think that's personal preference. To me, I think, you know, a regular button would be good. To somebody else, it might, they don't give a fuck. You dig what I'm saying? I think it's more personal preference. But would I go with evil controllers? Hell fucking yeah, dude. I give them, you know what I'm saying, I give the Xbox Elite an A fucking plus. Other than this wear and tear in the back, A fucking plus. These niggas, evil controller, not just because they gave me a motherfucking free controller, I give them an A, bro. Because I just feel like some things could be made better, but I just feel like it's more of a company standpoint. You gotta go with what you got. You dig what I'm saying? And not all companies are multi-billion-dollar where they have stuff where they can buy in bulk to make a quality controller like this. You got to do what you got. Not, and like I say, no offense to them, I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm giving them an honest fucking review. You know what I'm saying? But the whole slow turn aspect just showed me that some of the manufacturing of the controller could be worked on. Because when I first got the controller and I played with it without the rapid fire, it didn't have that slow turn on this PS4 one. I got it back once they put the mod on there. I got it back and it was slow turn. You dig what I'm saying? So that just means some of the manufacturing, whatever, however they do shit, could be worked on. You know what I'm saying? But I still would go with my X Elite. You dig what I'm saying? And I just really stand behind these guys. They made a fucking bomb ass controller. Like I say, I really don't care about that wear and tear shit because I care about the motherfucking controller and it working when I want it to fucking work. That's my biggest thing. Like the way their whole paddle, I can't, this is not an elite fucking deal. This is evil controller. But I keep going back on this shit and I'm sorry, dude, but I love this fucking controller. And you know what I'm saying, as far from a PS4 standpoint, this is the best controller I got, and even with the slow turn, it's worth having, you know, buttons on the back, and they're the only company that does it. But you know what I'm saying, it's still a good I still would fucking spend money on shit if they got like better, if they had something different other than the Elite, you know what I'm saying, I would probably go with them. Like if I needed a rapid fire, I would go with evil controller. Like, but as far as Scuf, they're still like a F minus. Like whatever the worst grade you can get on a test, that's what those niggas are. Whatever like you think is the biggest crime or the biggest criminal, that's what those niggas are. You dig what I'm saying? But as far as this evil controller, fuck with these guys. I don't know. I might put a link down at the bottom for you to go to Evil Controller. If not, man, just Google Evil Controller. See what the fuck they got, man. Shouts out to my boy Carlos, like I said, for sending me through some bomb ass shit, man. I really do appreciate it. And sorry it took this fucking long for me to get a review up on it. I didn't want to do an unboxing. I actually wanted to use the controller so I can kind of compare all three companies, Microsoft, Evil Controller, and Scuf. You dig what I'm saying? And they're still way better than Scuf. You dig what I'm saying? I haven't had one break down on me, so you know I can't give you more of a customer service review other than what I had to deal with when I tried to get the controllers back to them and get the controllers back. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a little hassle. But other than that, man, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Like I say, if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments down below. Other than that, man, remember, E FooLy's running them up. Fucked up, but I'm not gonna edit that shit out. E FooLy's running this fucking game. You don't believe that? Suck my fucking wang. I'm out.
Oh, E FooLy signing the fuck out.
Spread the word, I'm back breaking, bitch.